Good day to you. Hope you're doing well. This is David Richard. I'm with Balancing the Triad, Body, Mind, and Spirit. So, Balancing the Triad, in simple terms, on the surface, it is your health and wellness. You want to work on your health and wellness, but we go much deeper than that because there is much more to it. So you work on your body, mind, and spirit, get deep in those different areas, work on some sources, and in turn, you get to handle the challenges that life throws at you a little easier, which is what I found out for myself. Pieced together, working my body, mind, spirit over the years, and when it came time to the most difficult thing I've handled so far, simple procedure, woke up in ICU. Severe medical diagnosis, 8-hour surgery. So I was able to handle all kind with grace and ease. So today's topic, as we head into the weekend, it's okay to change course. It's okay to adjust direction. It's okay to move, stop, and go a different way. At least that sounds like what the title I put up there. What I'm talking about there is, this is something I came to myself. Well, I'll talk both directions about this. Many times people think it's an all or none philosophy. You find this often with New Year's resolutions. They're either eating right, they're exercising, whatever's going to be a combination of the two. And then suddenly, whatever reason, they fall off the wagon. It's like, okay, stop, I'm done. No more. I'm just going back to the old way it was. Much easier. It might be much easier. But there's also times where you need to take a chance to realize, okay, the plan I had out isn't quite working out, which means I got to adjust over here. Or I realize I'm starting to go down this path and say, it's not the one I want. Let me head off over this direction. So there's times to adjust, to course correct, and make changes. And that's what I realized yesterday, even after I made the announcement here about got a guide I'm working on, I got a group coming up. Now, as I started working on some little features to get that thing set up, I had to go through and start working on it, so I had to stop and going, this ain't quite right at the moment. I gather some more foundation work I need to get done. So I'm sitting there wrestling with it because I've spent all this time and effort focused on this direction, working on this piece. And now it's not that I have to completely abandon it right now. It's like I got to put it on pause. All this work I've been doing over here, it's not going to do much good unless I do some other work over here, which means I got to stop and shift directions a little bit, which is, it's not something I want to do. It's not something I liked about it, but I know full well it's in my best interest to do that, because if I keep going forward in the way I'm going right now, it's really not going to benefit me or anyone else. So I need to make some stops, make an adjustment over here. Excuse me. So make sure, where is that in your own life? Have you gone through and, let me adjust this up just a tad. Yeah, I'm always trying to make sure, the backgrounds are even up, everything's balanced out. Usually before I get on, when I did that, it wasn't quite right. So yeah, a little more balanced out. Yeah, attention to little details like that. It annoys me if it's not balanced out the way I'd like it. I want things kind of be uniform across here. But, so that's one of the cases that's not always good. I don't always get things going along. I stop and adjust direction. But I think you get the idea where I'm going. If you've got a workout routine you're going through, you're going to go to the gym so many days a week or exercising, you realize it's not quite working out with your current schedule. Don't just throw the whole thing out. Pause and adjust. What do you need to do to change it so it does work? If you start going one over here, and as I just got to mention, you realize, I don't want this. This isn't working right. I don't like this. Come over here. So again, a lot of times some people think this is all or none philosophy. They either go it or they don't. Yeah, not necessarily in this case. Realize what's working for you, what's not, and simply make some changes, make some adjustments that can go a completely different direction. And in aspect, it's really quite that simple, oftentimes. Now, when it comes to career, that might take a little more. Relationships, maybe a little more. But we're talking about your health and wellness, which is basically pretty much stuff you have control over. You got a lot of control over what type of exercise you do, what do you put in your body and your sleep, what you do with your mind, and what you do with your spirit. Those are within your control. As you start going down the path, if you're working on those, again, it's okay to make some changes. It's okay to stumble and realize it's not working for you. Make the course correction. Make the adjustment. Go a different way. Do whatever you need to do to keep going and what's beneficial for you. Okay, looks like okay, I had a pause on my screen there. I don't know if I paused on the video. But yeah, look at it that way there. And that's, excuse me, that's what I got to do here, is I got to make that course correction adjustment, which reluctantly, yes, absolutely reluctantly. It's like, okay, But I'm working on it over here. It's like, I got to do some other work here again, because otherwise this isn't going to work out very well. So let me know your thoughts on that. What areas have you gone through and made some course corrections or adjustments for yourself, and how did it work out for you? All right, so that's what I got for you. Enjoy the start to your weekend, and we will catch you next time. So take care and balance into.